I wanted to talk a little bit more about the VAT exemption and how you actually get it. This VAT exemption certificate issued based or according to paragraph 4, number 20A, can be applied by yourself as the artist or group or ensemble, but your client in Germany can also apply for it on your behalf with a letter of power of authority. And that's actually a very common procedure in the arts, in the theater and dance world, so in the kind of performing arts world. Because your client, they are very interested that they have the certificate issued to you, because then they have a larger budget. Then they don't have to pay VAT on top of your invoice. So in some cases, the application can also be filed by your client. Where do you actually apply for this? And now here it becomes a bit tricky, because there's not one central authority in Germany where you can apply for this VAT exemption certificate, but there are, I think, 20 in total. Yeah? So because it's all regionalized. Yeah? So Germany is a very federal state, meaning that there are regional authorities dealing with a lot of issues, including VAT exemptions. So the regional authority responsible for the application will be based on where your client is tax registered. Now, so if your client is in Berlin, then you will have to apply with the Berlin local authorities to get this VAT exemption certificate. And in most regions in Germany, it's the cultural authority, the cultural regional authority that deals with these applications. There is no form usually. So it's a formless application. You simply write an email or a letter to the email address that you will find in a link that I'll put in the chat now, or the respective website of the local or regional authority, and basically say, I would like to have a VAT exemption certificate based on paragraph 4, number 20A. Please give it to me. And here in this link, you will find a list of all with links of these regional and local authorities. What do you need for the application? So you need a short biography, maybe some press clippings about what you do, what type of art you do, the tour itinerary or information about the concert. That's important so that it's valid for the entire tour if you're playing more shows. And if you're all self-employed and you don't have a legal entity in the UK, you need a separate VAT exemption for every member of your group. You can apply all together with one email or one request, but if you're all self-employed, you need separate VAT exemption forms for each member of the group. If you have a limited company in the UK or a non-profit, you only need one covering your groups or your ensembles activities in Germany. The VAT exemption certificate is not free. It costs roughly between 0 and 200 euros. 200 is not very common. Usually it's around 30 to 50 euros. So this really depends on the regional authority. Recent feedback we got was Berlin, 29 euros, North Rhine-Westphalia, it was free, Bavaria, 120 euros. So it kind of depends on how much work the caseworkers have with your case, and the regional authorities, they have a little bit of wiggle room to decide regarding the fees.